Let's talk love and hip hop, New York. I know it's season 6. I don't know the episode. I'll let it be down there in that good penny section down there. I mean the description box. This episode pretty much started off where it left off here. You got Rich and Cisco, the Nicholas Albano, down at that bar, child, and it kind of sounded like, not get me together if it's me, but child, they was acting like they was lovers, like they, because you got Rich talking about who did what he did because Cisco his boy. You got Cisco in the background talking about he was still upset and wanted Rich to feel a certain kind of way about what he did to him last season with that Diamond Strawberry girl. Now, I thought by now, y'all got to excuse me because I'm having to hold it with my hand because y'all see I'm at my... Anyway, I'm trying to understand, why would you be upset about a woman that neither one of y'all really cared about? Rich didn't care nothing about her, and he let him know that. Honey, you down here having a heart attack, fit, and a stroke, trying to get back at me with a trick. Now, I don't know how Mariah may be feeling, but when you watch this on playback, you should really feel some kind of way, girl. That man, both of them men basically talked about you like you was less than a dog. That's what you get. You run around here talking to Cardi B. Cardi B got her stuff on lock, girl. Your stuff wasn't on lock. Them men talked about you like you was a piece of discarded paper, honey. And then they in there, I didn't get why Cisco was so in his feelings because Diamond Strawberry wasn't nobody either. Diamond Strawberry was the girl you slept with inside of your car. Never took her to your house. You basically put the girl off on your friends for her to live when she came all the way from California to be with you. You didn't want Diamond. So why you acting like you did? I don't get that, honey. Get that at all. Charlie got so serious he even felt like he could push Rich. I was like, oh, I know how these young people can get in their feelings, honey. But when you push an OG, you supposed to have some retributions after that. But I guess they gonna let it be what it's gonna be. But the lesson in all of that is to these women: know your self-worth and stop. Be careful while you planting a ditch to bury these men in and call yourself getting up on your feet. You see what you was to both of them. You wasn't nothing but a piece of meat, baby. And they passed you around, and when they got tired of you, they discarded you. That's what you get, girl. That's what you get. Then we got Mendeecees in the studio with Cameron. I ain't know Cameron was no trendsetter. Now, don't get me wrong. I remember he was on some of Mariah Carey a couple years back here ago. But I ain't seen Cameron. Child. I don't remember last time I seen Cameron. And he wasn't no trendsetter to me at that time. He just was. He was getting it how he lived it. But he in the studio and Mendeecees talking about he got to try to make money, build a nest egg for his kids before he leave. My thing was, why you ain't been doing this? Boy, you been knowing you were going to jail. All of a sudden now in the 11th hour, you wants to jump up and try to make a way for you and your kids. If you don't sit your cute big teeth ass down, I tell you, he got some pretty teeth, child. If I ever get rid of the gaps, I ought to go get me a pair of Mendeecees teeth. They just as big and pretty. But now he deciding he wants to try to be a rapper. My advice to him is don't do it. And talking about a shoe line, child, you're gonna be gone for almost a decade. How the hell is you gonna run a shoe line? Stop the foolishness. I wasn't impressed by his so-called spitting rhymes. It sounded very child. Some people just ain't supposed to be in front of the microphone. Sometimes your best out is to be in the back. And in his case, that's where he need to be. He don't need to be in the front of nothing, honey. In the front of nothing. You hear me? Then we got Yandy. And she meeting up with Remy Ma talking about she gonna help her with her wedding stuff. The girl done told you she don't like sparkle, but you know, old girl, Yandy like sparkles, baby. She a girly girl type of girl like that. So anything that you do is gonna wind up being somewhat on the sparkly side. Hell, she even got a little girl. Every time you see her, she look like some little sparkly princess or some child sparkles. And I can't really get mad because my wedding was sparkly too. I think weddings, they supposed to be sparkly. I would say weddings are supposed to be sparkly. So I feel you on that girl. But she meeting up with her, talking about getting the wedding plans together. Later on, we see that Raw finds out about it, and she want them to work together. Now, I'm not here to believe that Yandy did not, that Remy. Now, Remy, I know you been gone, but child, don't you know people in jail got more info than the people on the streets? Child, my son used to call home and tell me about stuff that was going on right now in the neighborhood that I ain't even know nothing about. So don't tell me the inmates don't. Baby, the news get to the jailhouse quick. They know before we know, and we out here in the free world. But you gonna try to introduce Raw and Yandy like they don't know each other, and Raw let you know I know her. Remy girl, I like you, but that right there gonna be problems for you. You don't want no good wedding if you're gonna try to put these two whores together, because they are not going to act right. We already see Yandy thinks she's up here, and she seems to think that Raw is right along here because she said she can give her a lot of ideas. She still got the information on her people that helped her get her wedding together. Said the only thing Rock could help her with is buying a pair of shoes, child. Now if that ain't some shade for you, girl, please. Mona, don't miss this girl wedding up with this bullshit trying to have a storyline, because I know you will. Just to have you a good storyline for this year, you'll be to miss this girl whole wedding up. Don't mess up her moment like that, honey. Let's not act like that. Anyway, they gonna try to work together to plan Remy's wedding. Meanwhile, in the meantime, in between time, you got Remy still having problems with her mama and papoose instead of them meeting between the two parents. Now, Alexander Rogers, I was going to read your hairline back a little bit further than what it already is, but because we are cool and I will see you in less than 2 months, I'm going to meet you on them Vegas streets with that there saying me and Remy, my mama look alike, because girl, just because two bitches share a gap alike don't mean they look alike. I am far more attractive than that piece of ass, but I ain't going to talk about nobody mama like that. I ain't going to do that, but let's just not play like that, boo. You know damn well that woman don't look nothing like me. Don't, child, it's just like people saying white folks look alike, all black folks look alike. You know damn well I don't look like that damn woman, but I'm gonna let you have it. Like I said, I'm gonna meet you in them Vegas streets in April. We gonna see what it do then. Talking about a gangster, child, you gonna make me have to reinstate my gangster card and whoop your ass for that one. But I'm gonna let you live. I love you. I'm gonna let you live with that one. But child, they meet up, and basically only problem was Remy mama wanted her to invite her, and that's how she's supposed to feel. That is your son-in-law that's inviting you to your daughter and his wedding. You want to hear from your daughter. Once she did that woman was fine. That's all she wanted. So, but you could tell Remy still got issues, and I'm gonna tell you something like that about that. You could be crazy and carry a grudge against that woman if you want to, but you know not the day nor the hour that your time may be up or her time may be up. And it's a shame if your parent leave here and you still got animosity behind something that don't need to be. What I'm saying is Remy felt like people were supposed to do time with her. No, man, boo. Now, I understand, you know, if a girl went up in my purse and touched my belongings, I'd be ready to snap, crackle, and pop on her too. But one thing about it, your time is your time. You're going to do this shit by yourself. Now, I'll be supportive. I might even not come down there to the jail once or twice, but you're going to do your time on your own, and that's what Remy need to understand, that nobody put her in that situation. That was up to her to get herself out of that situation. But for right now, she faking it good, like she good with her mom and stuff. Oh, what else happened, child? I didn't understand that. I'm trying to think about what all went on down here at this shit. You know, I done forgot hell. It was days ago, and plus I just had to come on back down here because I needed people to understand. Lady Nick ain't gone nowhere, boo. Sometimes she gotta take her what you call a little extended break, but I'm always gonna come back because I didn't start this to walk away from it because I may be, you know, not feeling well, or I may have gone through some changes, you know, like I have been through over the last few months. But it's all right. That which doesn't kill you make you stronger. I'm a stronger hoe than any of y'all have any idea. I ain't leave the scene, boo. I just took a break to gather me back together. You know, when you know that the glue that's keeping this together is getting a little loose, you have to stop, pause, and get yourself together. So that's pretty much, you know. Let me see, did anything else happen? I talked about, Rich and Father Time, and I'm not Father Time, and the crusty foot fucker, Peter, they got together, child. And first they was talking about how Peter done messed around and got Mina and Tara pregnant. I'm not raising my blood pressure up on that today. I'm just not gonna do it. All I'm gonna say is Rich told him for real, you messy. And that is messy because you can't control where you just right here just, you know you married the one and you still creeping with the other. Why can't you just do the right thing and put a rubber on that old ass dick instead of running around here getting these girls, these babies, and these worms? These children gonna come out looking like straight aliens because he is getting too old for this. But like I said, a man can take the best years of a woman, like a woman can't take the best years of his. So y'all keep on doing what you're doing. But he also tells them about the situation with Cisco, and child, they decided to have a meet and greet. And basically, child, you gonna tell you something on the real, that look like some gay shit to me. And I ain't got nothing against the gays. Y'all know one of my best good girlfriends, boyfriends too. Both of them is motherfucking gay. So I ain't got nothing against the gay life at all. But that's what it seemed like to me. They made up like they had been, like they undercover lovers. What kind of stuff is that? Where y'all manhood is? I ain't finna be, Child, y'all tell me did y'all get that feeling like there's some kind of undercover stuff going on with them? That's what I had, guys. I don't know. That kind of confused me. I'm like, I know I get into it with a female, I might feel, you know, like, girl, I don't want it to be like that between me and you. But I ain't never finna be running behind no woman like that right there. I'm just not. That seemed like that was on a more personal level. Like, y'all know about each other up under them clothes. But, child, if y'all do, y'all please keep that to y'allself, because I don't never not want to know that. I don't never want to know it. Never, baby. I'm telling you, I don't want to know it. But, they about to get ready to start my infusion. So, child, in the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you to everybody that's been still here in my absence. Hello to the new people. Y'all will see me in a different light, soon, honey. Because I got to come back down here and drop off them have and have-nots. I might drop them have and have-nots off while I'm sitting here waiting on this infusion to finish, honey. Because I got to catch up on my videos. I had to take me a little break. Sometimes these YouTube streets gets on my fucking nerves, and I be there, you know, I'm gangster, baby. I be ready to pull something and do something, so I have to take a break to keep from going to jail or messing up my little piece of brand I'm trying to be around here. But anyway, y'all, in the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe, and if you don't mind, keep me passing the message on about me. I don't know why this camera does this. Child, this ain't no good quality camera. I'm telling you that what it is. It's the celly phone. But I had to get something out to you guys, and I wanted to do it today. And I wanted to let you all know I appreciate you for rocking with your girl in my absence. I've been gone off the YouTube streets for about a week, child. But a bitch is back, and she's... After this, I'm going to be energized. After this, I'll be back to do what I do. If I forgot anything, leave it down in the comment section. We'll talk about that later. In the meantime, in between time, peace.